Welcome. This is Paula Chafee-Scardamelia of DiviningTheMuse.com with your Monday Tarot message from the Muse for the week of May 3rd. I'm using today Cyril Marchetti's Tarot Grand Luxe. So the theme for the week is the Seven of Coins. This card's come up in recent times, both here and elsewhere. And so coins is the element of earth in the realm of home, health, and wealth. Anything you can touch, taste, or feel. You can see the farmer standing out amongst her crops. She's gathered some because they're ripe and ready, but others she's waiting on. And so your theme for this week is this idea of patience, of being patient with the manifestation process of your creative work. We'd all like to hurry things along, have the product in our basket ready to take to market, but some things take time, and picking them before they're ripe, taking them to market before they're really completely finished is not a good idea. So you're to look at times this week where you feel tempted to rush things, your creative projects along. Give them time to ripen and be ready. Your focus for the week is this very serious looking and imposing looking fellow, the Emperor. It's the number 4 in the major arcana, the Fool's Journey, and you can see him sitting here very confidently, fully enthroned on his throne. He's got the scroll in one hand, which represents the law, and whatever this is in his left hand, some kind of staff or ruling symbol, which means not only does he hold the law and understand the law, but he has the will and the ability to carry it out. So your focus this week is, how are you the emperor? How do you know the traditions, the rules of marketing, of producing your work? How are you going to use your resources and manage them in a way that moves your creative work forward? His sign is the sign of Aries, which is really about getting out there and pushing forward, like the sign of spring. And then your action this week is the King of Cups. So we have an Emperor here, we have a King here. It's a very royal week. And Cups is the element of water in the realm of heart, emotions, dreams, intuition, and creativity. The King is the master of the element. He's the master of his realm. He's not overwhelmed by it. He's not influenced by it. He has the ability, he or she has the ability to really get perspective on what is happening in their realm. So your action this week is to be the Queen of Cups. Don't let yourself get emotionally overwhelmed or pulled under by, things that aren't going your way, rejections, hurts, disappointments, whatever it is. You're going to rise above it, see the big picture, and keep moving forward, not be at the whim of your emotions. And then finally, when you can do those things, you receive the gift of the Eight of Swords. Now, this may not look like a gift. Certainly, she looks like she's in a hard place here. Swords is the element of air in the realm of mind, thoughts, attitudes, beliefs, and communication. But if you look at her, there is a space here, there is space here, that if she stands up or reaches out with her hands, because even though they're not tied to her, she would have the ability to begin to move herself out of this situation. So the gift this week is a revelation and an awareness of how you can move out of what seems like a frustrating situation with your creative work. Maybe it feels like writer's block, or you're just not sure about the direction to go in. But if you trust your intuition, that's the other thing about the blindfold. She can't be looking outward, she has to look inward. If you trust your intuition and trust your instincts, you can find a way to move out of this confinement. So as we look at the story for the week, we start with a 7 and end with an 8, which is an interesting thing because it's that progression and movement. 7 suggests patience, 8 suggests movement, even if it's a movement from instinct and inner awareness. So we start here with this 7 of coins, the farmer, being patient, waiting for projects to manifest in their physical form, allowing them to move towards completion in their own way and time. Then focus on how are you the emperor of your creative work? How do you understand the traditions and knowledge that keeps your work moving forward, understanding the resources and actions you need to take? Then be the King of Cups. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed by frustration, disappointments, and other emotional experiences. Rise up above them. And then when you do that, finally you receive that gift of being able to trust your intuition and instincts to move yourself and your work out of a place that feels blocked or confined. And this is Paula Chafee-Scardamalia of diviningthemuse.com, wishing you divine musings.